Do I look?
All right, everybody, as we are now in Mental Health Awareness Month, it's also a timely reminder to recognize the signs of mental health struggles and know where to turn for help, especially in underserved communities and especially for our children out there. So joining us now to talk about it is Tiffany Williams-Brooks, Director of Children and Adolescent Services at the Harris Center for Mental Health and IDD. She's here to walk us through some of the warning signs families should be watching out for right now. And as we're in the commercial break, I was saying a lot of kids are about to get out of school in a couple of weeks. We want to have a conversation right now, which is so important. Why is this important, not only now, but always in the future as well?
Absolutely. So I want to first say thanks so much for having me.
Of course.
This is an exciting time, Mental Health Awareness Month. We get to talk about this every single day in the month of May. But it is so important for our parents to be mindful and watch out for certain signs in their children. So just a couple of those major changes in behaviors or personality or even emotions. Maybe you're noticing that your child is not as interested in some of those activities that they used to be interested in, such as sports, extracurricular activities. Maybe they're not interacting with their peers like they used to. And with teens, you might notice that they're withdrawing, they're isolating themselves.
That's true.
You might even be getting more calls from schools about concerns with their behaviors. Those are signs. And as parents, we know our children. So if we know that something just feels like it is off, it probably is. Talk to that child. Find out what's happening.
I have a lot of my friends who have kids, they always refer to it as their little spidey sense.
Yes.
If something is tingling, you know inside something is off, and you parents know what I'm talking about. This is important. So you mentioned about warning signs. You mentioned a few of them. What are some of the other warning signs we need to be watching out for?
Yes, some of those other signs, maybe there's some disturbances in sleep. You might notice maybe sleeping too much, not sleeping enough. Maybe there's even some changes in interactions with others. Maybe more conflict, maybe isolating yourselves, maybe even having some thoughts that you just can't put out of your head. Those are concerns. Even those just emotional outbursts. Those are really concerning. And if you are noticing that in your child or even yourself, at the Harris Center, we have mental health professionals that could work with you. And many people worry about that first session, like, oh my goodness, what do I do? No pressure. It's really just having a conversation about what's happening and what do you need.
That's wonderful, because all of us out there are really in need of something. Whether we realize it or not. So when does it go from normal behavior, normal slight changes in behavior? Because a lot of kids are going to be going to summer break and doing activities from normal to being what we can call very concerning. When do we cross that boundary?
So if you're noticing those sudden shifts in mood, sudden shifts in personality or behavior, that's not normal. If your child is having those emotional outbursts, those are concerning signs. And again, as you stated before, we know our children. And when you're noticing that is happening, it's time to reach out.
That's true.
And you can get services with us at the Harris Center for Mental Health and IDD Services.
Now, I know there are a lot of people, I hate to interrupt you, but I know there are a lot of people who are thinking, well, I mean, I'd love to use the services or get any counseling, but there are low-income families who say, I can't afford it, I don't have the time, what should I do about that? What would you suggest to them?
I would tell them that we do not want the barrier to be the financial cost. We have services that can serve anyone in Harris County, and we take Medicaid. Even if you don't have insurance, we still work with you. We don't want that to be the barrier. We have a monthly ability to pay, so that is really based on your household, how many people are living with you, your income, and I will guarantee you we can work with you. We even take private insurances as well. And when it comes to that time, because that is a concern, what am I going to do? I work, I go to school. We meet you where you are. We can provide those services in the clinic. We could even do virtual services.
That's wonderful.
We could even, for children, go to the school campuses and provide those services if the school allows us to go in there. But we meet you where you are. No pressure.
And also, it's private. Because I know a lot of people are concerned that they may have a stigma labeled to them if they say, I'm trying to get mental assistance because I need some help with my whatever mental health problems I'm dealing with. And people are like, oh, well, you're something wrong with you, and da-da-da. And people, like, they become ashamed, and they shouldn't be ashamed about reaching out for help, right?
Yes, right. And actually, during this month, we talk a lot about stigma, because stigma is still there. But we want you to know that it is okay to reach out for services. Just like we would go to a doctor for a medical reason, you reach out for a mental health reason, and it's okay. And that's really some of the goals for this month, just to dispel stigma and let everyone know that it's okay not to be okay.
I love that.
We are here at the Harris Center, and we would love for you to come in for services. And it's easy. You can call us at 713-970-7000, or you can Google us and learn more about us at theharriscenter.org. But we're there for you. We meet you where you are.
And that's what it's all about, helping each other, and you do provide it. Tiffany, thank you so much. As always, you always bring such a wealth of information, and we really appreciate it and how you're helping people get the help they need.
Thank you so much.